Hi y'all, come with me to Stuttgart, Arkansas, also known as Arkansas County. Let's talk about Cassie K. Compton. Cassie was born on December the 4th, 1998 to Judy and Roy Compton. Cassie has at least 4 half-siblings living in Kingston, Oklahoma at the time of her disappearance. Cassie used to be a shy and quiet kid, but that changed when she hit her teenage years and she was starting to grow into her own person. Dyeing her hair to smoking cigarettes, she was trying to find her way in this world. At 13, she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. She was given medication to take, but would not take it. She did not like it. She dropped out of school and started to pursue her GED. Cassie is a white female with dyed blonde hair, blue eyes. She is 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing about 100 pounds. She might have on a blue spaghetti strap top, blue and plaid shorts, blue and gray cowgirl boots with a 2 to 3 inch heel. Cassie has a dark colored heart-shaped birthmark on her left arm and a scar on the left side of her cheek. Casey's father, Roy Compton, was convicted of inappropriate sexual conduct with a minor, lewd acts with a child, and indecent proposals to a minor. That minor being Casey's older sister from a previous marriage of Judy's. Judy was also charged, and she says she was forced to take a plea deal, forcing her to also be registered on the sex offender list for not protecting her daughter. Needless to say, Cassie and her mother were living in Stuttgart now, and Casey's father was still in Oklahoma. Cassie dropped out of school and started to pursue her GED. Casey's mom, on the other hand, was struggling with her own life issues. In 2014, she was dating Brandon Lee Rhodes. He was 17 younger than Judy. Age did not seem to affect their relationship, but their only issue was Cassie. Cassie and Brandon did not get along. Cassie had run away at least 3 times since Brandon had moved into her home with her mother. On September 12, 2014, Cassie had been seen by a doctor for a cold. That evening, she was feeling a lot better and she had went to a local football game with some friends. That September 13th, Cassie was picked up by her friend, Hunter Snyder, and she stayed there until September 14th with the Snyder family. Tracy Snyder recalls Cassie being very quiet on this visit. Cassie was driven home September the 14th, 2014 by Hunter and another family member around 6 p.m. That evening, Hunter says he recalls Brandon smoking outside when he dropped Cassie off. Judy says Brandon was cooking for her. She was sick in the bed. Hunter says Cassie walked right past Brandon, and Brandon says he doesn't recall seeing her. So there you go. As soon as you get home, where you should be the safest place, the story begins to fall apart. Hunter says he got a text from Cassie saying she was going to walk to get cigarettes. Judy says Cassie told her she was walking to the store. Judy also has said Brandon went out to get cigarettes in her car and was gone a few hours. And when he returned home, he was physically sick in the restroom for about an hour. We will never know what truly happened in that house or if Cassie even really walked away from that home. It's going to take Cassie being found for us to get the truth out of this family. On September 15th, Judy texts and calls Cassie's phone when she realized she was not home. It was going straight to voicemail. On September 15th, 2014, Cassie is legally reported missing by her mother and Tracy Snyder. No Amber Alert was issued due to Cassie's history of running away. And on the 3rd of October, Judy and Brandon's phones were both confiscated by authorities. On October 4th, a search was conducted the area near Casco Airport. It was labeled as a recovery mission. Casco is about 15 miles from Stuttgart. The area between Casco and Almira, forming a triangle, there is a small airport there. It was also searched. Bayou Bridge has been reported as being searched. Nothing from these searches brought any answers to the whereabouts of Cassie. On October 11th, Brandon has been kicked out of the house by Judy and is squatting in a vacant home. On October 19th, he is arrested for that. And on October 12th, an organization called Class Kids came in with volunteers to search for Cassie. They concentrated on areas of Brandon's known whereabouts where he would like to go and ride his bike, like local reservoirs, local railroad tracks, local dump stations, but nothing was found. Judy's car was seized and searched. Her home was searched. Both Judy and Brandon are considered persons of interest. Authorities say they have several people of interest, and no one has been ruled out. Brandon has been in and out of jail, and in 2019, Brandon wrote a letter to a reporter stating he wanted to come clean. He was in jail at the time for a charge of conspiracy to commit murder, a case unrelated to Casey's. In 2015, a lady named Storres, who is a private investigator out of Mississippi with the company Halos, they investigate missing and trafficked children, started working Casey's case. She spoke with Brandon, and he says he suspects up to 5 different people. A home was searched by Storres and local authorities, and what they believe to be blood splatter in the home was found. The Arkansas Crime Unit was called in to gather the evidence, and it came back as not blood. Storres does not believe that to be correct. She is certain it was blood splatter. In early 2021, a TikTok video went viral, and even myself believed that the young lady to be Cassie Compton. The local authorities and the FBI have since cleared that young lady, and it is definitely not Cassie Compton. In 2018, Judy married a man named by the name Mike Kimsey. She still goes public every now and then, pleading for Casey's return. Judy believes that Rhodes is innocent and had nothing to do with Casey's disappearance. Judy believes Casey was met with foul play and a crime of opportunity. Here we are on April 2nd, 2023, and Casey is still missing with no answers. If you have any information, please come forward. Call the Stuttgart Police Department at 870-673-1414 or the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-843-5678. Thank you for listening.